Hello, everybody. It's time for Fire Emblem. Oh, hold on. Do I have sound? No, you guys should have sound. I need to make sure I have sound. There we go. Alright. So, it's time for Fire Emblem. So, last time we left off, we did 2 chapters. And I think we're on chapter 19 now? Yeah, pretty sure. Okay. Sorry, what am I... Streams up or something? Apparently we are. Alright. Alright. Princess Elincia's newly formed Crimean army, with Ike as its commander, marches to Torgaren and claims its first victory. Torgaren is a vast wall surrounding Dan's border. Manned by battalions of well-trained soldiers, it was long thought impenetrable. Yet the strength of the Crimean army under General Ike's leadership far outstrips Dan's expectations, and Torgaren falls. Learning of Gallia's increasing interest in the war, Ike wastes no time ordering his troops further into the heart of Dan. The gears of history, which had come to a halt with the fall of Crimea, slowly creaked to life once more. Alright, welcome to Chapter 19, Entrusted. Oh, it's so snowy here. Naisala! King Naisala of Kilvas, I would speak with you now. Oh, if it isn't General Petrain. What brings you up these frosty mountain peaks? I've no time for pleasantries. Is it true? Has Crimea's army breached Torgaren? Though I'm loath to report it, this appears to be the case. Payache, you worthless dog. Being defeated by that girl's motley band just proves how useless he was. Oh, okay, that girl referring to the princess. I thought she was talking about Ike being that girl. Surely it's not the general's fault alone. He was told that Crimea's army was weak and that Torgaren was impregnable. And yet he was defeated. I'd say that someone severely underestimated our enemy, wouldn't you? What was that? Do you dare to insult Dan, Crow? Men have forfeited their lives for less. Insult Dan? Never. Come now, General Petrain, I'm merely stating the facts. Regardless of the previous battle's outcome, Crimea's army will be stopped here. I'll be taking the field myself. Sounds like you've set the stage for a grand performance. General Petrain, Kilvas will always stand at Dan's side. As long as we receive our payment, of course. If gold is all it takes, then may our friendship never end. See to it that your performance warrants such consideration. Amasa, come here. Yes. Work with King Kilvas and put a stop to Crimea's army. No screw-ups, or else. Leave it to me, General. I will not suffer another failure, King Kilvas. You must finish them, and do so quickly. Are we clear? I'm sick to death of being made a fool by that Crimean floozy and her pathetic band of sellswords. And the remaining portion of my fee? Don't worry, we have it ready. You'll get paid when the job is done. As long as we're clear on that point, everything's settled. Well then, I'm off. So, are we killing this dude? Is that the plan? Dog's breath. Even by half-breed standards, those crows are complete scum. Give that one even the smallest opening and he'll steal the eyes from your skull. What an untrustworthy wretch. That's so rude. He's right there, and he's got probably pretty good hearing. Titania, Tanith, Rayson, Janeth, and Alki as new friends. Let's go. No deaths and no injuries beyond our capabilities to heal. Everyone performed exceedingly well. Hell yeah, they did. Especially me as the commander. Okay, let's get some info conversations out first. Excuse me, do you have a moment? Oh, General Ike, what is it? It's nothing really, I just thought I'd say hello. That's considerate. Your king is very generous, isn't he? And it's not just Rayson I'm talking about, he left us his 2 retainers as well. How do we pertain to the king's generosity? I guess it's because Rayson kept apologizing. I just thought that... Am I misinterpreting something? I don't know. But I know that the king can survive without our help. Is that true? That's pretty amazing. I've been given the title of Lord, but I still can't run this army on my own. Titania and Soren handle all the little details, and that's what keeps us from collapsing into chaos. Our king does nothing special. Everyone just does what's needed. There is no chaos. He's really trusted, isn't he? That's natural. In Lagu society, the strongest become king. Unlike the Bjork, kingship is not tied to blood, so we have no weak kings. I'm sorry, perhaps that was improper. Hey Sabrina, how's it going? Hope you're having a good evening so far. No, I agree with you. Choosing a ruler by strength instead of birth makes much more sense. When we face banned troops, we target the units with weak leadership and eliminate them first. Bjork weapons can be very powerful, but not everyone wields them well. Since Bjork also choose generals by bloodlines, their competency is uneven, and that is a weakness of Bjork armies. I'm also doing well. Kira and I just finished up with dinner and then watched an episode of Better Call Saul. And now I'm here, playing Fire Emblem, having a good time. As for you, General Ike, the time to prove yourself is approaching. It's true. No matter how strong the individuals are, that strength is worthless if they're weak as a unit. An army's power comes from leadership and management. That's good to remember. Thanks. And obviously, because we are the best at leadership and management here, our army is incredible. No doubt. Ugh. I'll take on any number of enemies, but this snow is another story. I think my beautiful wings are icing over. That sounds like trouble. Are you going to be able to fly? Yes, of course I can fly. These wings aren't for looks, you know? They're made of flesh and blood and feathers. It's not like I'm some animal that has to hibernate when winter rolls in. Sheesh. Can't you, Bjork, tell the difference between comic exaggeration and serious conversation? I feel like Ike's just not good at that in general, not... Oh, I was supposed to laugh, was I? Sorry about that. Oh my, such sincerity. This is unexpected. Looks like someone taught you manners. By the way, I've been meaning to ask, what are her chances for victory? We're still at an extreme disadvantage. What? That's not the answer I wanted. You gotta do better than that, Bjork General. I'm here. If we lose, how am I ever gonna show my face in Phoenix's again? We're at a disadvantage, but I don't intend to lose. There's a man in Dan that I need to find, and I will be the last thing that he sees. Ike is out for blood, holy shit. Haha, well said. I wish you could repeat that to today's younger generation. There are some weaklings back home that I don't even want to call hawks. I'd love to stick them back in their eggs and start over from scratch. Hey, you hatch from eggs? Eh? I was speaking figuratively, you know? Like a metaphor? We haven't hatched from eggs for many generations now. But they did once. Very happy that my internet's stable enough for me to stream regularly again. Yeah, no, I'm very happy about that too. It was a bit of a pain for a while. I need to check. Hold on. Is that what it is? Okay, that looks actually more like on my screen. I think the thing that I was using to convert the video from my GameCube to HDMI is for some reason making it dark on this. Well, it was making it darker on the stream than it shows up for me, but now it looks better. I just had a thought and managed to find the setting for it. But yes, I'm very much liking my my ability to have internet again. It's great. Can't complain. So, yeah, these bird people used to hatch from eggs? Silly Bjork. Alright, I'm out of here. Gotta warm up the old wings before battle, or who knows what might happen. I figured that egg thing was a joke, but I had no idea it really happened. Bird tribes. Go figure. Oh, speaking of more cult content, I'm thinking of, at some point soon, possibly this weekend, I don't know, would Brody die if he had to be born from an egg? That's entirely possible. It'd be very concerning. So I've been thinking about this weekend or sometime soon, doing a Destiny stream and trying to figure out. I want to do the duality dungeon solo flawless, and just basically spend a couple hours grinding that out and see how it goes. But we'll see. That is something, like, when I do it, I'm going to do it on stream. But it's just a matter of when. Sweet. I would love to have you hang out. Whether you're in chat or if you want to hop on Discord with me and just, like, chat actually, like, with our voices while I'm doing it. Just keep me company. I don't know. We'll see. Careful with that glitch happening right now. Oh, the thing with people's characters getting deleted? I mean, from what Bungie has said, it's only happened with one person so far. Like on their end, they've only been able to confirm one person actually losing their character. Nick lost his Warlock today. Shit. Well, then never mind. The game has been pretty good for me. I haven't run into that. That's concerning though. I will do my best to be careful with it. All right. Mist says, bye, see you later. Yep. Oh, Mist, watch your step. It's slippery. Whoa. And then Mist died in an info cutscene. Ow, I landed right on my butt. This snow's cold. Be careful. Alrighty. Hey, watch, Jill, I'm gonna make a snow angel. Must be nice to be so cheerful. Who is this unknown person calling out to Jill? Who's there? It's me. It's Har. Captain Har, but this is an enemy camp. I've been trying to track you down ever since you disappeared at Toa. I figured you were off chasing after the Crimeans. I never imagined that you'd join up with them. At first it was just circumstance, but now it's different. Now I'm with them because I want to be. Spending time with them and coming into contact with Laguz has shown me what a fool I've been. Laguz. Never thought I'd hear that word from someone who once said subhuman with such absolute hatred. Sounds like you had some good experiences with this happy little band. I knew that if anyone would understand, it would be you, Captain. So you're forming your own set of values for the first time. That's good. It's very, very good. Oh, that sucks. It's been good for me. Like, how long has that been going on for you? But what are you planning to do now? If you keep moving forward, you're going to face General Shiharam before long. Causing trouble for my father was never my intent. However, as a member of this army, I'll face him with my shoulders straight and my head held high. Is she just gonna kill her own dad? So you're determined to see this through. I am. So be it. Then there's nothing left to be said. Farewell. The next time we meet, it'll be as enemies. Prepare yourself and get some rest. You know how important it is. Were they having that conversation right in front of Mist? All right, can I talk to you? A few minutes ago, a man I've never seen before showed up and spoke to Jill. I wasn't sure what was going on, so I went and found you. What should we do? Whatever they're talking about, it sure looks serious. Jill trained in the Dan army. Fighting against her countrymen will be tough, no matter how prepared she thinks she is. I don't care what happens. You can't let her fight against her own father. All right, Ike? Might not be a bad idea to keep her at the base camp, just while we're in Dan. What if I choose to bring her along on the fight? goodness, we've got so many people. Alright. Rolf and Shinon. Oh, he calls him Uncle Shinon. Hey, Nedge. How's it going? What do you want, Rolf? Look at this. Why are you showing me this? It's just a piece of bent wood. No, Shinon, it's a bow. You gave me my first bow, and I wanted to return the favor. I'm making it one whittle at a time. Yeah, we got Shinon back in the last stream. He was about to kill us, and then we trapped him in a corner and beat the shit out of him with Ike until he submitted. Last time you tried playing Destiny was in December for your Christmas stream. Smaller games since have been producing similar but less extreme problems. Okay. I hope shifting it to a new case with better airflow helps. Because that's gotta be real annoying. Like, performance issues like that just fucking suck. So I genuinely hope it works for you, and if not, I guess, yeah, the GPU might be the way to go. I know it's not exactly the best looking weapon out there, but I hope you'll use it. Maybe if I overhauled it, I may be able to call it a bow. This thing is gonna break the first time I fire it. You want me to be unarmed on the battlefield? Is that it? Never had these problems until you upgraded your hard drive to a solid state drive. It's weird that it started around that time, but like, I can't imagine that was what did it. I don't know if like something might have happened when you were installing it, or like something unrelated to the SSD itself, and you just something just happened to get set off while you were in there installing stuff. I don't know. Look, to begin with, you used the wrong kind of wood. This is much too hard and inflexible. Remember the bow I made for you? It didn't look like this, did it? But I worked so hard. It should be just like yours. Not even close. He's murdering a child. Ah, crud. Don't start bawling. Look, let me give you a quick lesson. What? Really? Promise? Oh, I'm so happy. Yay, yay, I love you, Unky Shinon. Yeah, it's a promise. Now quit clinging to me like a lost dog. Hey, seriously, Rolf. Like an Unky Shinon. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever happened, I hope it gets resolved when you get in the better case. Alright, so Gatry's breathing heavily. Maybe I should... Oh, or then again I could... no, I won't do that. Hey. Oh, hey, Shinon. What the heck are you doing? It's really annoying. Shh, it's a secret. Whatever, see you around. Wait, I'm just joking. Stop being so mean and listen for a second. I will if you buy dinner tonight. Alright, but you better give me good advice. Of course, of course. So, what's on your mind? I'm thinking about the reward that we're gonna get. I'm not sure what to do with it. Up to you. Spend it however you please. But every time I spend money, you give me a hard time. I do. How? What about the other day when I bought the ultimate shield? Gatry, that was a castle gate. Hey, did you ever give that back? The guard thought you were a thief. And remember the Speed Bring 4000? That secret elixir that boosts speed just by sprinkling it over your body? You mean that putrid snake oil? You dumped the whole bottle on your head without smelling it first. But that wonderful little potion worked. I did move faster. You moved faster because 30 stray dogs were chasing you. See, you're giving me a hard time again. Oh, did I hurt your feelings? Wow, it sure is fun to tell you the truth and have you grumble at me in return. No, I didn't mean to... Sorry. You're too honest sometimes. Hee hee, you're embarrassing me. Alright, let's go eat. Now that's spending wisely. Yeah, let's... Wait a minute. Shinon, you didn't help me at all. This isn't part of the deal. I feel like I am not surprised at all that Gatry is the type to just, like, get scammed constantly. Love that for him. Alright. Like, I don't wanna, like, lump anybody into a group, but he's, like, he just fits everything I would expect. Oh, I need one more there. That's a solid level. Good job, Titania. Sure. You know what? Fine. Look at him go, that 1 XP point. Alright, there's not many people that I want to level up, but there is something that I promised I would do. We're gonna invest. Alright. So an axe with a silver axe with boosted attack, a better hit chance, a solid chance to crit, and we're not gonna change the weight on it at all. So here's the thing, Nedge, is that I made Luna promise. And there's a name. So Boyd's axe destroyed. And we'll make it red with the blood of his enemies. And we'll give it to Boyd. Now he's not actually strong enough to use it yet, but he has it for later when he is strong enough. Because our boy is only a B with axes, and I believe he needs to be an A. Although, actually, I wonder if... Loon, you are slightly late, but you did make it just in time. Because your Boyd got destroyed. I have no items he can use. How do I use arm scrolls? I have yet to... I've yet to figure out how he can... Hold on. Fire Emblem Path of Radiance arm scroll. I'm having trouble figuring out how this works. Yeah, so it says it raises the weapon level of the equipped weapon. He has an axe equipped. And cannot use... Oh, cool, I've accidentally just Maybe if he has a regular axe? And he needs the vulnerary, and the elixir, and an arm scroll. Yeah, that's so weird. I don't know why it doesn't allow him to use it. Oh well. Such is life, I guess. Because I so far have not been able to use the thing on anyone. It'd be usable at base. Maybe they're weird about arm scrolls. Yeah, see, I thought the same thing. Okay, I want to make sure, does everybody have... A very difficult bow to use, but its wielder can attack twice in a single round. Hold on. What is Wrath? Okay, it's a skill. Okay. Did Soren be leveled up? I don't know how this game works with levels. Soren is actually pretty solid level-wise right now, I think. So he's only level 8, but he's like a second level class. So he's quite decent. It's like Ike is only level 2, but he's got good stats as well, because he just got promoted. Alright, I'm gonna save. I'm happy with where we are. That's actually, that is one thing that has been bothering me, is the fact that I really don't have any promotion items for 90% of our characters who probably could use a promotion really soon. Okay, so we have the ability to buy silver items now, although pretty much nobody is able to use them yet. Can Ike use silver weapons yet? No, he's B. He needs to be A. Oh, couldn't we all, Sabrina? Same brain cell. So, General, there looks to be a lot of enemy soldiers ahead. Mostly Dan, but there are some crows from Kilvas as well. More than our last fight? Yeah, there's a lot, but the most troubling thing is that King Kilvas is with them. The Crow King himself is cooperating with Dan. Yep, and compared to the other crows, the King is in a class by himself. We are in Canada. More like Danada, am I right? Obviously he's no match for our king, but anyway, you should move carefully. An entire unit under the command of King Kilvas. I think that bodes ill for us. The outcome of the battle hinges on how we deal with them. Kilvas soldiers, As fellow bird tribe leaders, what can you tell us about them? Please don't lump us together with those carrion birds. We're not partial to the crows. As you know, we're outmanned by the Dan troops. Is there any way to get the ravens to withdraw? That'd be a tremendous help. Well, I suppose I could go meet with King Kilvas, if I had to. I don't think that my speaking to him is going to make a difference, though. If you'd like, we'll try, but don't expect anything to come of it. No matter the circumstance, I will never again speak to a crow. We'll see. We'll see, Rayson. No matter what we decide, sitting here like this is going to give the enemy more time to prepare. You're right. Come on, let's get moving. Okay, so first order of business. Are there any conversations to be had? Janaf or Ulki can speak to Naisama, and they're in the current gang. Is there anybody that I want to make sure is here? Like Mordecai, Kieran, Rolf, Miss, Soren, Joe, Boyd, Titania, Tanith, Rayson, Janaf, Ulki. I'm gonna be honest, I forgot we still had Mia. I thought I got her killed somehow. But I'm actually pretty happy with that setup. I didn't forget about her existence, I just forgot that she was still alive. I had mourned her and moved on in my mind. Sir, the Crimean army has arrived. I hope they're prepared to pass into oblivion, for this will be their final resting place. That's a lot of talk, my dude. Crimean stragglers joined with an army on loan from Ben. I've even heard they have a betrayer in their midst, and yet they still march on. What an odd group. But as long as Kilva stands at the side of Dan, they have no future. I suppose they're just unlucky. Love seeing the hate that Shinon left to who the fuck is Shinon pipeline. True. It appears the enemy has spotted us. Well, a group this large is hard to miss. How will you proceed? No tricks, nothing fancy. We'll hit them from the front, fast and hard. I'm sure you're already aware of this, but if you don't do something about Kilvas, you're at a disadvantage. Yes, I've heard about the Ravens, but even so, it's not as if we can turn tail and run away. Now that I think on it, King Kilvas and Prince Racen used to be close friends. Did you ask him to speak to the king? He was most emphatic in his refusal. It seems that Naesala was responsible for Racen's capture at the hands of Duke Tanis. I can't really blame him. And the Hawks. They too are of the bird tribes. Surely some connection can be found there. They weren't very excited about the suggestion. You could command them to do it. There's an antagonism between the tribes that we don't understand. I'd rather not force the issue. Trying to coerce them into it would be unfair. I'll let them do as they please. That is so very like you. However, giving orders that are unpopular is often necessary when one is in command, and maybe so, but I can only do things the best I know how, my own way. Come, it's time to go. We're starting off with Bird. Okay, so that guy's got a bow. I want to make sure that nobody flying gets into his range. Actually, the ballista is concerning. You're playing the new Fire Emblem game right now? Nice. I want to play it, but I don't have it yet, and I really wanted to get the special edition, but damn if it's not sold out everywhere. Like, every time I try to look, no luck whatsoever. Alright, ooh, 64% chance to hit. Okay, we're actually gonna... These guys are close, so we're gonna tag their ranges, and we're gonna get everyone to just chill just outside their range. Am I gonna be able to take it seriously with how the main character looks? What, you're not a fan of Toothpaste Chan? Without any spoilers or anything, how are you feeling about it so far, Alex? Alright, so we're starting by just moving everyone as far forward as they can. Gameplay is fun. The opening was probably one of the weakest openings ever. Oh, yeah. That's the impression that I've heard, is that the people who... Like, very, very vague impression was that the people who reviewed it for the story did not like it. At least, not like it much. And the people who like it or reviewed it for the gameplay seem to be big fans. Just from what I've heard. That's really as far as I've gone in terms of looking into what people think of the series. Okay, we're gonna get her to come forward with the spear and take him out. Just get a quick little kill in, and then she'll back up out of the ballista range so that we can feel safer about advancing. I need to take that out. Okay, we're gonna get Titania to move forward on these guys. And these guys can come closer, but probably won't. How do we feel about getting Kieran up? Yeah. We won't risk Soren quite yet. We'll get all our flying units to kind of be ready to power their way upwards here. And outside of that, yeah, that's one of the things is like a lot of Nintendo games just in general just look really good. They're not always like graphically super impressive. Ooh, nice kill, Titania. Got the crit on that guy. We'll send the killer axe to the convoy, yeah. Oh, that was something. We need to check what Boyd can do if he can up his skill with the axe with that book in battle. Alright, so we could get Titania this coming turn to take care of that ballista. Oh, I love having Titania able to attack first. Okay. Let's take care of this guy. And then we should be safe ballista-wise. Especially if we have her stand on it, they can't use it. And we'll poleaxe this guy into oblivion. Alright, we want to be careful about this guy. We can safely move a little bit more forward. And actually, I think I have a plan regarding what we're going to do. Just want to make sure we won't put Soren in harm's way quite yet. I actually want to keep her on this side. Oh, don't... You're free to damage him, honestly. If you want him to transform, go for it. This isn't good. They have more range than I thought they did there. So, uh-oh. Okay. Oh. Uh-oh. I missed what he said. Take these omens as facts and let them herald you to the afterlife. I can still fight. Stop it, Titania. That wound could kill you. Hurry up and retreat. For Crimea, I must. This war hangs in the balance. I cannot withdraw. No, that's why you have to withdraw. I need you alive. We'll be all right. Believe in us. I understand, Ike, and I'm sorry. This is not good. Yeah, I guess I didn't realize that I was within his movement range. Well, shit. Okay. Fuck. There's way too much going on there. That doesn't even begin to cover it. Oh no, because that's a Laguz. That's not a Laguz guy, so that doesn't matter. That's a chance. Get the crit, get the crit. It's not my favorite outcome because Titania is still dying, but we'll be fine. Okay, Oki can survive. His movement range would let him get to that if he goes here. And then Rayson can come here and chant on him. And then once he's chanted, Oki can come up and take care of this. And that takes care of one of our big threats. Nope. Oh, nowhere is safe from this guy. Holy shit. This is indeed a non-optimal situation. We are doing our best, but damn, our best is not good. That is the dude we have to talk to. Perhaps if we had done so earlier, we wouldn't be in such a shitty position. But I didn't realize that he was so close and would move from his spot. I need... This is going to be a risky play. Okay, this is a... He can guaranteed kill this one, pretty much, as long as he doesn't miss. Because I need Kieran to back up. And we'll use Mist to put him back up to better health. Because he was one hit from death. Then we'll get Boyd up here to support our boy. Get the crit. Imagine if he'd pulled off the 59% hit and the 4% crit. Can you be one hit from death? Maybe you already are, and you just don't know it yet. Oh no, that's Ulki. That's our friend. Okay. Honestly, at this point, we're just gonna advance some people forward. Wait a second. I've missed something critical. We're just opening with a crit on Ike? So I made a critical error, and we're probably gonna have to restart this mission. From where I'm sitting, you look to be the leader of your group. Do you like the way we fight? If you double Dan's payment, we'll be quite happy to join your cause against Dan. Are you serious? Of course, we're not with Dan for the pleasant conversations. For the right price, we'll do as you like. I have no need of an ally who'd betray me for a handful of coin. Is that so? Then I've no more use for you. I suppose I'll just have to kill you. No, I must go on. Ike! Ike! Not again. I never wanted to lose anyone again. Ike. Well, I did say we'd probably have to restart this chapter. Bright side, we don't lose Titania. So we've got that going for us, which is nice. Yeah, I expected as much. This is rough. But now I have a slightly better idea. Yeah, right? Like, the man made good on his threat. He's like, well, damn, guess I just have to fucking take you out. At least it's not like the chat before the final boss in Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, because that was a lot of mashing. Alright, so I want to make sure that I'm not within those ranges. And I want to be careful about these three ranges as well, even though those are like 90% overlapping. Alright, so our units who can fucking book it first, obviously. All of our horsebound friends. And we'll get racing kind of in behind them. And then back them up with our, like, walking on foot buddies. So we've got everyone set up, and now that I think about it, they're, like, within this guy's range, aren't they? Oh no, they're not. I genuinely thought that they were going to be in somebody's range. And just put Mist forward. Alright, I will look at Nacella's stats in a second. Lyric, you've got taffy stuff? Alright. Have fun with that, Sabrina. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Oh, fuck you, buddy. What the hell? 174 hit and 39 attack. My dude will straight up murder you. Okay, so I really only care about that guy's range. We're gonna move her, we're gonna reinforce. I don't know why I moved her. It's fine. So I'm gonna direct our allies to target. Oh, they can't go over here. That's fine. I'll just order them to roam then. This is a strat. And hopefully one that works. I need to make sure he can go here. So I'll put her here. Because... Ooh. He'll be within... I can make this work. So we're going to make sure this guy dies. So we don't have to worry about him. Oh, Titania just can't get up there. I'm hoping the crit works here. Come on, get it. Yeah. And we'll send the killer axe to the convoy. Now, I feel fine having her wait right the hell there, because Naysala can't get to her. Now we just need to real quick rescue him and pull back out of that damage range. And then we're safe to advance. For now. I don't want Kieran to be too far up without backup. I'm fine sending Mordecai in because if he gets shot at, he doesn't take too much damage and he'll get closer to transforming. I'll keep Rolf out of the line of fire for now. I'll keep Mist out of the line of fire for now, and I'll move these two a little bit up this way. And right, these ladies are going right for these guys, so our back line, we don't have to worry about them anymore. Because these holy guards have it under control. Take a shot at Soren, will you? You fool. Time to update the socials calendar you needed to update 2 weeks ago? Oh no. Alright, Titania keeping the path open to the ballista. Never mind, not keeping the path open anymore. But straight up murdering more people. Good for her. Kieran is not getting surrounded as hard this time. He stole the healing item from the other one. You fool. Alright, I can advance on this guy and take him out. This will be Axe versus Lance, which is a favorable fight. But he's not going to kill him, apparently. But he will hold the line there. Can he attack through this? He can. Okay, perfect. The main thing is we want that ballista gone. And we want to stay out of Naysala's range to do it. This ballista can do some damage, but really not too much in the grand scheme of things. Okay, we're gonna pull Tanith forward and not into the range of the ballista yet, because it's not down yet. We'll put her over here. And we'll call more reinforcements. Because this is where things get funky. And we'll keep Mist out of the ballista range for now. Because these girls won't be able to kill Naysala on their own. In fact, it's more likely that he will slaughter all of them himself. But the fact remains that we have 6 Pegasus Knights on the board to help with the action economy in our favor. Good job, Kieran. Good, that guy's retreating to heal like a coward. He's gonna try to shoot Soren again? Okay, actually a decent shot. I'll give him that. Okay. Rolf's got that one taken care of. Oh, come on. Just kill him. Okay. How do we want to handle this? I'm going to send Mist forward to heal Soren. And then I will send Soren forward to heal Titania. We'll just kind of get a small heal chain going on here. We'll get Ike up here to finish off this bird, hopefully. As long as this attack hits, we good. Perfect. Make sure we stay out of Naysala's range. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get Titania to kill this guy with the bow. And then I'm going to get her to move back a step so she's not in Naysala's range. Send the bow back to the convoy, and we'll wait there. And then we'll get Boyd with the hand axe to take out the guy on the ballista. Okay. Our safety is... I'm feeling much safer right now, I guess is what I will say. We'll move Tanith forward up here. Actually, I'll make sure there's no bows around first. Oh shit, there's another ballista that I almost missed. Okay. Now, we're gonna get Jill to move up here and drop Rayson right there. So that next turn he'll be ready to chant. Because I've got the beginnings of a plan. It's a dangerous one, but it's a plan. He just keeps running and healing. You know, fair enough. Dude's a coward. Don't shoot Soren. Why would you do that? Wow, that seems like a one-sided encounter. Oh, he's moving. That actually makes things easier for my planning. Okay, this is risky as shit, but we're gonna try it. How far can he go? He can go to here, or here. It was... Yeah, okay, I did read that correctly. So I'm gonna put him here. I'm gonna move Racing forward and chant. And then I'm gonna have Janaf come around and talk. I cannot have... Oh no, there's the guy. You. King Kilvas, you egg-sealing snake. One of Tiburn's flock, eh? You're his eyes, if I'm not mistaken. It's not enough that you sold the White Prince to humans, now you're fighting against Lagoos? You Hogs rescued Racing, didn't you? So everything worked out in the end. What's the problem? I'd like you to repeat those words to the prince's face. Racing is here. Here. Why? He supports the Crimean army. The Bjork leading this army helped him to escape Serene's forest. Helped him? Are you saying a human came to the aid of Racing, a Lagoos? Yes, and he rescued Princess Leanne, too. Leanne is alive. Don't play the fool. You know the life of the forest is returned. That was their power at work. I see. That's how the forest... Of course. Listen up, Crow. You need to fly over there and talk to the prince. If you don't do it, I'm going to know that you really are the enemy and report that back to King Tiburn. Think it over. Yes. What to do? Well, I hope he thinks carefully on all that. Do I have to talk to him with both of them? Okay, no. One person had to talk to him. Where's my boy? Oh, he just barely can't make it in. Come on, Maysala, don't be a dick. Okay. How best to handle this? I can have her come in, rescue the prince, and get back out of the ballista range. And then she's good. He doesn't know how to use it. Everywhere I go feels unsafe. I could send Mordecai up here. He doesn't take much damage from these guys. What does the Sonic Sword even do? Uses magic, not strength, to attack. Okay, cool. I can't even get up there, can I? I'd probably have to come around like that in order to get up to one of them. Okay, I think I might just get him to come back and get healed for a second, and then I will move on to the next turn and hope for the best. These ladies are going to take this one out. And I think that's all the birds behind us that we have to worry about, so they're going to start moving around to take on the others. Okay, that was a mage. For a second I was like, why is he targeting one of the birds? Okay, but that keeps their shot off of us for this turn. I fought many of your kind before, and I know all your techniques. Will you challenge me even so? Ah, that's some damage. Ah, that's some damage. Oh no, he dodged. Good shit, kid. This is more concerning. No, don't do it again. I don't want an encore. Yeah, fuck him up. Do you think Nisawa will have thought? And is he going to call the crows off? Ike, you madman. You didn't kill it, but damn, that was a crit. And 2 crits in a row. What weapon is he using right now? Because I don't think it's a killer. Stop trying to kill my bird boy. Ah, that's fine. Okay, Naysala. I want to assume you're coming to talk to the king, in which case I better have him available to speak to, and get everyone else to back the hell away. I'm really hoping that he's coming to talk to the prince. Solid work, Soren. Proud of you. Okay, how do we handle all of this? I mean, really, both of these guys just need to fucking retreat. Like how they're saving him for last too? Yeah. I don't know how to use a ballista. I guess Soren needs a bit of healing. Okay, let's get a hit in on this guy. Take him out. You know what? Good level, Kieran. I'll give you that. Now we need Mordecai to back the hell up. And I'm fine with moving Titania forward. I just don't want to... Yeah, really. I mean, they're already all in the range anyway. None of them can defend against an attack. And I don't want to put any of my flying units within range of the ballista yet. That ballista is still up, isn't it? Oh boy, Rayson is in range of that ballista. Let's hope for the best. I really hope... I think there's one... Or there was one of the units that was getting close to the ballista, but I think she got taken out. But that means that ballista is no longer a problem. Alright, fingers crossed that things go well for us from here on out. Okay, good, they're targeting one of the holy guards. Sorry, girl, but you did good. Don't backstab Janaf. Come on. Oh. Rayson. Hey, Rayson, look at you. You look sharp, kid. Go away. Oh, so you can talk. You, how dare you show your face to me? Well, I have been called brazen before. Some have gone so far as to say shameless. Come on, at least let me give you a reason. Begone, my ears are closed to you. Rayson, we're friends, are we not? Oh yes, friends. In fact, we're such good friends that you sold me to that foul, bloated man. I didn't really sell you. Besides, I planned on rescuing you right away. You were just impatient and flew away on your own. So, are you blaming me? No, well, maybe. I mean, it was I who was in the wrong, on all accounts. No one was hurt in the end. Come on, smooth those ruffled feathers, alright? Leanne is alive. Yes, Tiburn's attendant told me. That's wonderful news. When he sees her face, I'm sure King Lorazio will begin to feel better at once. Things are really looking up, aren't they, Rayson? I suppose that if you hadn't deceived me and taken me to the forest, we might not have discovered her. So, I will forgive you, just this once. Rayson, oh, that's... with conditions. Will you accept them? What are they? Pull your troops from this battle, now, and never again enter into combat against your fellow Lagoos. Oh, come now, Rayson, that's asking too much. What will you do then? Will you continue to fight the Crimean army to which I'm in service? Very well, you win, Rayson. I'll leave and take my soldiers with me. However, I cannot say what the future will bring. I have the fate of my nation to consider after all. Very well. So, we're friends again? Come to Kilvas for a visit, will you? Neolucci will be so pleased. I'll do that. When this war is over, Leanne and I will both come. Oh, and as for Tiburn, I'll speak with him. There's no need for you to worry. Thank you. Farewell, and watch yourself. This is war, you know? Listen to me, Dark Wings. We of Kilvas are leaving. Turn at once and head for home. Alright, so it's not... It was literally two guys, but we got them out. We have less to worry about now. How does one use the ballista? Or is it just something that I'm not allowed to use? Okay, I'm gonna send Ulki... Yeah. I'm gonna send Ulki here. I'm gonna send our boy up to chant for him. And then we'll get him to take out the last of the ballistae. Forts still give you stat boost for attacking and defending within? Yeah, I figured at least that much. Oh, nice crit, Ulki. Proud of you. It was unnecessary. You were going to kill him anyway, but you know what? Flex on the haters. Alright, they'll keep the big guy distracted. I guess there's not too much that can be done here from her damage-wise. Full axe? Killer axe. That might be the play. 27% chance to crit, but he also has a good chance to crit. Okay, hold on. The plan first is to heal him so that he's full health going into this. Followed by the flex. My sword is lightning. Do you think you can follow its dance? Oh shit. quick. Retreat, retreat. Titania? Hit him with the finishing move, maybe. No, actually not a finishing move. Guaranteed not finishing. I can't get Mordecai up far enough. I'm gonna get everyone to just outside this guy's range. I'll bring Titania up so that there's like a second target for him. Everybody target that asshole. Or wait, no, I'll just tell them to roam, because otherwise they only go to that area and then do nothing. Okay, so, oh, the furthest back one is attacking this soldier. Which means that maybe the furthest forward one, if they can take him out, will be able to focus on somebody else. Please kill him. Okay, good. So that one that's currently on the ballista might be able to help with one of the other guys. Oh, sweet. The Pegasus Knights are also doing war crimes. It's not just us. Kilvas has betrayed us. I think abandoned would be more accurate, but idiot, it's the same thing. Accursed subhumans. We should never have trusted them. It's fine. Good night. She dodged? Oh no, she's... Okay. She actually survived. I'm proud of her. If she hadn't dodged the... Never mind, she's... This girl. What the hell? Okay, how far can he move? He can go, like, up here. Okay, I'm gonna utilize my Night Killer on these guys. Okay, so here's the plan. Get him to use this. This is possibly one of my favorite strategies I've cooked up so far. And now we get Mist to heal Kieran back up to full. And between the three of them, they should be able to take out these last two. Even though the boss is the only one we really care about, we're still going for all the XP. Ooh, if I take Armor Slayer, he gets a concerning amount of possible damage. Your fighting style is unique. It's rough and awkward, yet terribly strong. Who was your teacher? My father. Really? Then we're the same. My father taught me to wield a sword as well. Neither of us can afford to lose. Well, alright. When you put it like that... The retaliation. The shame. He got killed by his own damage. He swung a little too hard at Titania, and the sword bounced back off of her armor and into his own neck. Well, we've done it. We've successfully committed murder. And not a single soldier lost throughout all of that. Not even Titania. We won, somehow. It's because you did an excellent job of driving off the ravens. Yeah, if we'd continued the fight, then we would have suffered more casualties than this. I must extend thanks to Rayson. My Lord Ike, I'm pleased to see you well. You haven't been injured, have you? Princess Alencia, I'm fine, I'm unharmed. Oh, that's good. Ike, may I have a word? And if you don't mind, Princess Alencia, would you join us as well? Please, join me in that building. What could it be? Let's go see. This is... holy. Incredible, no? It's gold, all of it. Dan must be filthy rich. There's so much, it doesn't even seem real. What do we do with it? It's the spoils of war, so naturally it's ours. In that case, I'd like to borrow 50,000. Would that be alright? Or are we gonna pay the dude for the information? I've been wondering about that. It's a lot of money. What are you planning on doing? It's a private matter. I apologize, Commander. You're not a child. There's no reason for me to pry. My Lord Ike, please use this gold for the mercenary company. Until now, I haven't had the resources to adequately pay them, so please. No, if I may borrow the 50,000, that'll be more than... You won't borrow it, you'll accept it, and in good faith. The remainder we'll give to Soren for company maintenance. Would that be alright, Princess Alencia? True, Ike is embezzling funds. Dude's a tax evader. Yes, of course. Oh, speaking of, there's a game I'm going to be playing next month, once Canadian tax season starts, called Baba Does Taxes. I was going to try and play it as soon as possible, but I want to do it once we're into tax season, because I felt like that was fitting. General Petrine? Please, General, I'm just a messenger. However, I have to tell you. I already heard, you dunderhead. I hated those filthy crows right from the start. Even so, to be betrayed in such a fashion. Someone will pay for this. Oh, you certainly had your way with us, didn't you, King Kilbas? I wish. But if you want to make an enemy of Dan, then so be it. Once Gallia's fallen, we'll turn our attention to your puny nation and wipe it off the face of the world. Why are you still there? Do you find me amusing? Shall I make my lance dance for you? No, ma'am, no, never, not at all, I beg your pardon. So sorry, I'll be going now. Dog's breath. I need something, a brilliant plan. If this continues much longer, the king will have my head. I mean, just get good. Called it? You wanted to see me. You've waited a long time. Take this, it's the gold you were promised. Finally scraped it together, eh? I'll gladly accept it. Aren't you gonna count it? There's no need, I'll trust you. Alright, then I'll take what was promised, the report you wrote for my father. There isn't one. Scammed. There is no report, never was. You lied to me. You exploited my need to know more about my father? There is something I must tell you, however it couldn't be written down. It's too great a secret for that. Your father told me to wait until I thought you were mature enough to hear it and then to tell you myself. Mature? Then what was the 50,000 gold for? Ah, the gold. That was my idea. Thought it would be a good way to test how resourceful and responsible you were. Get started. I want to hear it all. I've spent a long time as Grail's hired shadow. A long time. I remained hidden from sight in case the day ever arrived that I needed to fulfill my contract. All that time for one job. He's my new dad. If Grail were ever to go berserk, I was to stop him. I was to take his life. Huh? Actually, there was one other thing. If Grail were ever slain by his pursuers, I was to watch over his son and tell him Grail's secret at an appropriate time. That was my job. Berserk? What are you talking about? Why would you have to kill my father? Because of Laren's medallion. What medallion? What are you talking about? The medallion your sister carries. Is my sister gonna go berserk? Huh, that old bronze thing. I thought it was just a keepsake of my mother's. Are you telling me that it's something more? Grail told me it was an object of great peril, but nothing more. I did some investigating on my own, though. And what I discovered surprised me. Tell me. Laren was one of the Heron clan, an ancestor of our Prince Rayson, who carried with him a bronze medallion. Long, long ago, a band of heroes defeated an evil god and imprisoned it therein. An evil god? You think this is funny? You are joking, aren't you? Unfortunately, I'm not. And I have no idea how the cursed thing came to be in Grail's possession. That being said, I do know that the men who hunted your father were actually seeking the medallion. Why they wanted it and what they planned to do with it, just thinking about it gives me chills. I'm finding all this a little hard to believe. You said the medallion was an object of great peril, didn't you? And why would my father allow Miss to carry it around? That doesn't make any sense. It's because she can carry it safely. Actually, she's the only one who can. If you want proof, think back. Have you ever once touched it? No, I haven't. A long time ago, I remember reaching out for it while Mist had it in her hand. My father scolded me harshly. After that, I assumed it was my sister's alone, and I never reached for it again. Compared to other people, the balance within your sister is incredibly strong. Your mother, it seems, was the same. That's why they could bear it safely. The medallion is like a strong poison. It takes the worst aspects of a person and magnifies them 1,000-fold. Grail touched it only once, and it drove him to complete madness. So that's what you meant when you said he went berserk. That's right. York and Laguz are made up of two forces, balance and chaos. In this, there's no difference between us. It's the proportion of balance to chaos that determines how much the medallion affects a person. In that sense, it predicts how much harm that person might do. So, I guess we have confirmation that Mist is, like, extremely lawful good. Your father was one of the preeminent swordsmen of his generation. That day, after he touched the medallion, 20 soldiers had come for him. 20 highly trained killers. Your father barely broke a sweat cutting them down. Then he began attacking his neighbors, those who had taken him in, concealed his identity, and called him friend. He slew them one by one, until your mother rushed in, thinking only to save her husband from himself. It was over in an instant. Your mother grabbed the medallion in his hand and stepped away from him. They say she smiled as he pulled his sword from her breast and forgave him as her life's blood spilled into the street. My father killed my mother. No, that can't be. It was the medallion. Its power is too great for any man, even one of your father's caliber. Me? You? If either of us touched it, I'm certain we both would have been consumed by madness. When your father regained his senses, he tracked me down. Seems he's heard rumors of me some time before. He said he had need of someone like me. Close-mouthed, skilled, and most importantly, willing to do any sort of work. Of course, after hearing what he wanted me to do, I turned him down. Grail was once a famed general. He was Sir Gawain, one of Dan's 4 riders, and I recognized him at once. There's no chance someone like me would ever be able to stop him. But you took the job anyway. Why did you change your mind? Grail had lost his wife, and his grief was overpowering. To keep anything like that from happening again, he crippled himself. He slashed the tendons in his sword hand so that he couldn't wield a sword again. Wait, hold on. He did that? And he was still cleanly kicking our ass every time we tried to challenge him? Like, how good was this guy before he intentionally crippled himself? Because he was powerful. I took the job only because he'd become someone my skill could handle. And even then, he was still far stronger than most men. Yeah, this guy's insane. I don't know what to say. But also, like, rest in peace, Mom. Like, you were a real one. That is Grail's secret, as I know it. I now entrust to you the responsibility of seeing that the medallion does not fall into the wrong hands. Your sister must keep it. As my father lay dying, he told me to forget everything and live in peace. What did he mean? He didn't want you to lose yourself and go hunting for revenge, I suppose. Funny story about that, my dude. I've already dug my 2 graves, and I am out on my journey for revenge. I've actually been considering digging more graves before I get home. He was killed much, much sooner than he ever expected to be. So my father's dying wish was for me to protect the medallion. If I can do that, everything will be alright? I believe so. At the very least, that must take precedent over everything else. I understand. Oh, one last thing. I like that they faded to black and then faded back in for this. What is it? Do you want to hire me in the event that you go berserk someday? If we make a deal now, you won't have to worry about it anymore. As for payment, I can just take it out of the 50,000 you just gave me. What do you say? Yeah, sure. Please. That's a wise decision. And in that case, I no longer need to conceal my true identity. So he was thief. If we turn that down, would he not get the promotion? What's he gonna be? Assassin? He's just gonna become bald and put on a suit? Hitman. Yeah, assassin. Fun fact, he's the only assassin in the game. Nice. I'm not really a thief, I'm an assassin. From now on, I'll take on any job you've got, no matter how dirty. Tell me more. Father, mother, why? Man, Ike has so many family problems. The Kingdom of Dan lies on the northernmost edge of Tellius. Its coastline is bathed in the icy currents of the Northern Sea, and frigid winds howl and land with terrible ferocity. As a result, Dan winters are raw and brutal. Ice and snow scour the land, leaving frozen scars in their wake. Also like his idea of hiding his identity is just to be a scrub. True. Dude truly just showed up and was like, yeah, I'm a thief. You can pay me like 50 gold to open some locks. Through these blizzards, General Ike and the Crimean army press ever forward. Ben's Imperial Senate may have lent Crimea troops, but even they doubt that the army can successfully fight off Dan. Yet somehow, Ike and company defy all odds and capture victory after victory. Embracing both Princess Alencia's dream of a liberated Crimea and the tragic history of his parents, Ike marches in grim silence. Alright, chapter 20. We're into the 20s. After so very long. This can only mean one thing. The enemy knows exactly how we're going to move. With your permission, I'll begin an investigation to see if there's anyone suspicious among the troops. Is there anyone sus among us? Ike? Ike, are you alright? Oh, yes, sorry. What is it? Nothing. I was just giving you the standard update. Shall I put it off till later? No, sorry, but can you start over from the beginning? I'll pay attention this time. Understood. Morning, you two. What's wrong, Ike? You look so sleepy. I've had a lot on my mind. I meant to sleep last night, but I was up thinking. Before I knew it, it was morning. Really? I never thought I'd hear that. Ike didn't sleep because he was thinking. I wonder if Soren will start being polite. Listen, Titania, can I just... Brother, Ike! What's wrong, Mist? What am I gonna do, Ike? My medallion's gone. Bruh. It's gone. What am I gonna do? It was my only memento of Mother. Did you drop it? Or put it somewhere and forget? Something like that? No, I always carry it with me. I'd never lose it. I had it before I went to bed last night. It vanished while I was sleeping. Alright, well, I guess it's time to... Did you check for bugs before that fat lore drop? Don't cry, it's not your fault. But I said don't cry. I'll find it, alright? Alright, sorry. Are you serious? You are to begin immediately. Yet, that's... General Petrine, if we do this thing, Dan will suffer. It's for the good of the country. Besides, it's only one territory. Stop mewling like an old woman. I hear you, and yet... If the goal is merely to stop the Crimean army, this isn't necessary. The strength of my troops will suffice to... The last idiot who told me that ended up on a corpse pile. Now listen to me, and listen well. No matter how passionate you are when you tell me you'll defeat Crimea, I'll never pin my hopes on a bunch of foreigners. All you have to do is stop their forward progress. That's all. My plan will accomplish this. General Petrine, do you truly think so little of us? It's true that we were born in Ben and not Dan, but my men and I have been loyal to this country for 18 years. We've spared no effort to learn all the proper manners and customs of this land, but now, after all that, to be dismissed as a bunch of foreigners. No one asked how long you've lived here. Want to know why? Because no one cares. Certainly not me. Where were you born, huh? Where were you raised? This country doesn't need squatters like you. The only people Dan can count on in times of crisis are Dans themselves. Everyone else is just gutter leavings. So we're useless. Is that what you're saying? You tell me, migrant. Why is it that your unit, which was trained to be an elite royal guard, is here patrolling this hick-infested backwater? The answer is clear to me. How about you? This girl is just unleashing everything. Oh, I'm sorry, am I offending you? Well, here's your chance to show us your worth. Halt Crimea's advance. If you are as skilled as you claim, you should be able to limit the damage to its bare minimum, should you not? Angry is a good look for you. I look forward to seeing the results of your work. Get going, Outlander. General Chaharam, must we truly go through with this? It's such a horrific act. It's only recently that the citizens hereabouts have even come to trust us. We have no choice but to obey. As the woman says, the only thing we can do is ensure the Crimean army is defeated as soon as possible. General, open the floodgates. Do it now. Oh boy, this seems not cool. Like, just a bit more. Would you mind hearing my report on our last battle? Sure, go ahead, please. Got 70,000 gold out of that? Let's go. I guess 120,000 because we spent 50k on our boy. There were no deaths and no injuries. Yeah, let's go. This is fine, right? Hey, Alexis. Glad you could make it. I think the army that's against us is about to commit some war crimes. Okay, let's read some info conversations first. Rayson, could you come down here for a moment? What do you need? I've got something I want to ask you about. Yeah, war crimes are our thing. Come on, guys. We have killed so many medics. I would say it's not even funny, but I do joke about it often. If I can help, I will. Your ancestors. Forget it, it's nothing. What, is something wrong? I apologize. Please, let it go. It seems like something important has happened, but if you do not want to discuss it, that is your right. However, if this weren't a battlefield, your secret might not be safe. Please, take care in the future. What do you mean? We have the Heron clan. If we choose to, we can read the thoughts of others. Seriously? However, this power is only available to us in a calm and peaceful environment. Here, in this desperate maelstrom of chaotic emotion, it avails me not. Energy here is warped and distorted. You know, now that you mention it, Rayson, are you feeling sick? You're so pale that it's hard to tell, but I think your face looks more wan than usual. Pay it no mind, I'm fine. You've got nothing to prove. Why don't you stay off the battlefield for a while? Ike, I'm fine, I promise. Please, do not give me special treatment. As far as giving you special treatment goes, I don't really have a choice. I promised King Phoenix I wouldn't push you too hard. If anything were to happen to you, I'd be at war with Dan and the Bird clans at the same time. I see. I came to repay my debt, but I'm really just a burden. That was not my intention. This guy is really taking everything personally, which makes him even more of an aesthetic. Hold on a moment, who said anything about you being a burden? I cannot engage in combat, so I'm nothing more than an obstacle in the field. Rayson, no, that's absurd. Do you understand how useful your abilities are? No one else can do the things that you can. You're irreplaceable. So if you're not feeling well and try to do too much, you may not be there when we really need you. I'm of use to you then. So I've been trying to tell you. We depend on you, and that's why I need to make sure you stay healthy. In that case, I wouldn't mind taking a short break. But you can call me anytime, I'll come right away. Got it. Sorry, just immediately going to... I'm just a burden. Alright, let's speak to woman. You you there, young man. I have business with the general of this army. Would you convey a message? Who are you? Who am I? What kind of lowborn greeting is that? My name is Khalil, and I'm a first-class mage. And what would a first-class mage want with this army? What's your problem? You look as though you don't believe me. Well, I suppose I can't hold that against you. It's not often you find beauty like this coupled with intelligence like mine, but it's true nonetheless. Dude, she is definitely standing out. If we were to try and bring her and try to be stealthy in the snow, she would give us away immediately. A mage, huh? Well, I guess you can never have too many mages lying around. Oh, and as a bonus, I'm quite skilled with a knife as well. Beauty, brains, and brawn. The goddess has seen fit to put the abilities of 3 people into one delectable package. Sounds like favoritism, doesn't it? Hello? Are you listening to me? There's a beautiful woman talking? Yeah, the point is that you want to join the Crimean army, right? How much are you planning to charge? Well, aren't you the little businessman? Let's see, how does free sound? Suspicious? What's the catch? That's almost exactly the wording that I was going to use. I like my fees to be based on performance. Watch how I do in combat and make me an offer. Depending on what it is, I'll decide whether or not to grace you with my assistance. You're not lacking for confidence, are you? Of course not. I already told you I'm a first-class mage. Screw it. Alright, you're in. What? Are you allowed to make decisions like that on your own? Perhaps I should speak to the general. I am the general. We got to have our I am the manager moment. What? Alright. So she straight up is here now. Alright. Oh, Boyd got a couple of conversations. Hello, Boyd. Titania, I'm not slacking. I've done my training. Look, I'll do more. Hiya! Kya! Hwa! Boyd, I haven't said a word. Oh, yeah, I guess not. I'm so used to all our conversations starting that way. I didn't come here to chew you out. You don't need that anymore. We're fighting intense battles now, and you can't let your guard down. But you know that, right? I guess so. Your training has become instinct. That's all you need to survive. You've learned that lesson, Boyd. You should be alright. Shoot. What, did I say something wrong? This doesn't sound right, Titania. I feel like you're praising me. Something's wrong. I'm receiving... what are they called? Compliments? Well, I am. You're a true warrior now, one of our best. You know what? Okay, honestly, as much as I hate to admit it, she's right. Fucking Boyd has actually been super helpful. This fact makes me annoyed. Like ANNOYD. Oh man, this is making my head spin. It's like a bad omen or something. I think it's scarier than being chewed out. I see. So you want me to chew you out, huh? Great, I can do that. He's grown from a Boyd into a man. Oh, shut the fuck. I like that one. No, that's not what I meant, Titania. Alright, and he can also talk to Ulki. Hey, there's that big hawk lagoose that joined our party. What's his name again? Oh, hey there. Can I help you? Huh? I thought you called me. Is that not the case? What? Are you talking about what I just said? You heard that? Clearly. That's incredible. I was just mumbling and you were all the way over there. So, what do you want from me? Nothing. I was just noticing your features. You have such an interesting face. Do you have a problem with my face? There's nothing special about it. No, no problem. It's so tough, manly. It's the best. I wish it was my face. Well, you seem healthy, and you have good hair for a Bjork. I also like your large arms. Really? Oh, I have an errand to run. Goodbye. Yeah, my arms are pretty tough, huh? You know what? I bet I'll get along with these lagoos just fine. Yeah. This is like... That's me flirting. You have a nice face for a human. Also, I like your large arms. You have a moment, Prince Rayson. Oh, you're the Apostles... Yes, Your Highness. My name is Tanith, and I lead Ben's Holy Guard of Pegasus Knights. What brings you here? I wanted to let you know that the Apostle has ordered me to keep you safe. She's quite sincere in her desire to help. Yeah, that's true. Figure that would have happened. She seeks redemption for what happened all those years ago, does she? I have no need for bodyguards. I can protect myself. I mean no disrespect, Your Highness, but even the youngest child in Ben knows the Heron clan abhors fighting. If you refuse to fight, how will you protect yourself? That is my own concern, not yours. I beg to differ. I'm under Imperial orders. I cannot abandon my duty, and so your safety is very much my concern. Your Bjork orders do not affect me. I've wasted enough time with you. Now excuse me. His body seems so frail, but his will is strong. He's not going to make it easy for me to protect him. What am I to do? Respect when a man says no. That's what you're going to do. Alright. Is there anybody who is close to a level? Once again, we'll probably go for anybody higher than like 75 XP, and we'll just bump them up to the next level. Rolf, level 20, my dude. I'm so proud of him. He's gotten so strong since we first recruited him. Speaking of having gotten strong... Class change? Pardon? My boy? I was like, oh, I'll just level him up. This will be fine. He really is a man now. What the hell? He got thick. Okay, so that's why I haven't been able to promote people. When they go above 20, they get a class promotion. Boyd just became thick. And now our girl is also going to level up. How good she gonna be looking? Oh, damn, that armor upgrade. Wyvern Lord, Jill. Look at her go. We love her. I think that is the perfect symbolism for her growing out of her incredible levels of racism. So actually, on that note, realizing that level 20 and then going up another level is a promotion. We obviously have to level up my boy. true child soldiers, earning their promotions just like every other soldier. Oh, look at him! He's got that Breath of the Wild Link look going on. Oh, how good he just became. He already was really good, but he's a sniper now. Hot damn. Alright. Is there anybody else that we can fuck with their level? Not particularly. Sniper Rolf. True. Alright, well, I'm pretty happy with how that went. We have a lot of bonus XP, so I'll probably just pump most of our soldiers up at least a level or two. Actually, I'm having a thought. Yeah, I was saying the same. I was thinking the same thing. We can really afford it, and she deserves. She deserves everything that she's about to get. Lamest missed. My girl. The lamest level we've seen. Literally not a single stat increase. I didn't even know that was possible. Alright. And now... well deserved. A proper promotion for our girl. Ooh. She got a nice warm, like a nice warm jacket. And she manifested a horse. She's a Valkyrie now. Wild. We cannot afford getting Titania to 20. And I doubt she'll get promoted again. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take anybody that's above 50 and just pump them up. Which might be... only Gatry. Not the lamest level I've seen, but still a pretty bad one. Devdan, my dude. It's a lot of D's in one sentence. Alright, gonna make sure, because we got some people who got items that they can't use. Put that longsword in there. I'm gonna have her take the spear, because the Night Killer Lance is gonna die soon anyway. Oh, we forgot to make Boyd try the arms scroll. I'm sorry. Khalil comes with Meteor? And a knife, because why not? Okay. Alright. I can kind of fuck with this. Alright, let's go do another combat. My Lord Ike, were you able to find the medallion? No, it's gone. I fear that Dan may have somehow stolen it. What? Is such a thing possible? I don't know to what degree, but there can be no questioning Dan's involvement. Is the medallion special? Yes, oh yes. I beg your pardon. What is it? My question may have touched a sensitive area. Girl, feel free to touch any sensitive areas you desire. Oh no, it's not that I don't want to discuss it with you personally. I just can't really talk about it to anyone. It's a private matter. I see. Ike, what is it, Ulky? I hear the sound of rushing water just ahead. A lot of it. Rushing water. According to the map, there's a large river up ahead. That must be what you hear. This is unnatural, warped. It's not the sound of a normal river. General Ike? Sir, we've got trouble. The road ahead is blocked by water. What? How can that be? Perhaps the local river is flooded. The whole region is soaking wet. I'm aware of the effect I have on women. Is the road completely impassable? No, sir, we can move forward, but the waters turn the ground to mud. And the water is still flowing at a tremendous rate, sir. This is going to cut back our speed dramatically. This is the work of Dan. They thought to impede our progress in order to gain some time for themselves, and they've succeeded. Alas, is there nothing we can do? Well, if they were able to flood the road only when we approach, there must be floodgates in the area. So if we can close them, we'll shut off the flow of water, right? That makes sense. Let's get some scouts looking for gates. What's that? Hey, if you're looking for something, leave it to me. I am the Hawk King's eyes, after all. What do you mean? These peepers of mine can see for miles and miles. They're quite handy, and it'd be a shame not to use them. Is that some Lagoo's power? You're a hawk with the eyes of a hawk. It's your fantastic wit. My eyesight isn't a racial ability, it's just my own natural talent. Heck, my pal Oki has ears that can hear grass growing on the other side of the country. Does grass growing even make a sound? I see. Well then, the job's yours. Do you think you can find the floodgates? I just look for some openings with a lot of water pouring out, right? Yeah, I can handle that. That's a lot of enemies. Most of them flying. The Crimean army is here. All troops, combat formations. Hit them fast and hard. We can't let this battle drag out. That is so many. But not enough to stop me. So those are the floodgates. If we can get them closed, the water will recede in about 12 hours or so. Alright, let's get going. Okay, first off, as always, no conversations to worry about. Secondly, really I care that we have our main cast and that we're not losing anybody important. I'm happy with that group. And we'll save right here. Are you alright? You look rather pale. General, to be honest, I know. The enemy general's your father, isn't he? How did you know? I overheard you talking to that man with the eye patch. I see. If you're having second thoughts, it's not too late. Do you want me to switch you out with someone else? No, I'll be fine. At least, I think I will. You don't have to be in the vanguard, just keep that in mind. Thank you. I'm sure she's fine. 15 turns arrive. So we just have to get there in 15 turns? Because, like, that can definitely be done. I mean, I want to look out for those guys. We'll make a quick first couple kills. Oh, his poleaxe broke. How lame. Ooh, actually, that guy has a bow, so we need to be careful about that. But we could kill the guy with the bow and be fine. Ooh, the crit. Okay, so that's just, yeah, Lance healing. I'm actually curious if this works. Hold on. I'm going to have her reinforce and then wait. And then have him chant her. Because she can usually reinforce twice in one mission. Alright, alright. I'm fine with this. We are producing some truly horrific outcomes here. These people won't know what hit them. As 6 Pegasus Knights roll into the battlefield unexpectedly. Just half a dozen ladies ready to absolutely demolish anyone who gets in their way. Wait a second. Rolf. With, like, the weakest bow that he has available, he does 24 damage between 2 hits with a 20% chance of critting on either of them. He truly takes Sniper to a new level. What the hell? I do not have a problem with it, I'm just horrified. I guess at this point we just move our other soldiers forward. I could get Soren in here to take one of these guys out. I'll get Mordecai in to... Ooh, actually, if I shove him... Oh, if I'd smite, it would have pushed him back 2 spots, but that's fine. I'll put Boyd in the area. Time for all these ladies to just come out of the woodwork. This is terrifying and awe-inspiring all at the same time. Well, say goodbye to their mage. Oh, are they going to... General, how long are the floodgates to remain open? Until the Crimean army has been defeated. Sir, if we wait that long, all the neighboring farmland will be drowned. The locals are already quite upset. They may not abide this much further. General... Enough, soldier. If you've got the time to be bellyache, take your butt out to the battlefield and kill some Crimean soldiers. Captain Hart, do you support this action? This is inhumane. Lives will be ruined. Dan's citizens will die. Even if we claim that it's necessary in order to achieve victory, this is too much. This is Dan's way. Are you ready to disobey the king and be put to the death for your troubles? I would rather die than kill innocent Dan civilians. If you're executed as a traitor to the throne, your parents and siblings will also pay. Are you still prepared? Now do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Go, fight bravely. Yes, sir. To gain the trust of the king, we've become cruel and heartless. First hunting and executing the Lagoos, now flooding the lands these people call home? General Shiharam, if someone hears you use the word Lagoos in this country, you'll be branded a traitor. You're right as always. And to live in this land where Lagoos prejudice is so virulent, we've had to seal away everything we know and teach our children to hate all subhumans. All that just to survive here. It's Asnerd's fault this country's become what it is today. What a terrible miscalculation we made. Even so, I hated the idea of furthering the corruption of the Imperial Senate. I'll continue to support your reasons for leaving Ben. I wonder if Jill has distanced herself from the Crimean forces. I did give her warning. Above all else, I'd like to avoid meeting my daughter in combat. I pray that she does not take to the field this day. Knowing her temperament, talking with you would only increase both of your sorrows. I have but one favor to ask of you. Say it and it'll be done. Do not fight today. What? Only one side can win a battle. If we're defeated in the end, I want you to care for the survivors and their families. Yes, sir, Commander Shaharam. Commander, it's been many a long year since you last called me that. May the fortunes of war be with you. Through all that's happened, it's been an honor to serve with you. Well, now I'm gonna feel bad about murdering this man. Only vaguely, though. Also, I'm loving that I have this wall of ladies to protect us from the dragon riders. Wonder how his daughter turned out such a racist. I mean, she was fine once she kind of got out of the environment. We taught her how to not be racist. And that was an important lesson for her to learn. Don't you touch my boy. You're about to regret charging forward against a sniper. An interesting strategy indeed. Rolf, do your thing. Oh no, his bow broke. It's fine. I'll just use the hand axe, it's fine. Brother to the rescue. Good kill, my dude. I'm gonna want to heal Mordecai, so I'm gonna try and kill the other guys. Oh, that's why he took so much damage. The dude has a Lagoose Slayer sword. Not into that. Oh, Kieran only has the killer axe right now. Which is unfortunate. Okay. Soren can guaranteed kill the guy with the Lagoose sword. Which means that Mordecai will continue to be safe, which is our main priority here, and I can heal him next turn. Man, I forgot Mist can almost move far enough to just heal him next turn anyway. And we can save Soren for dealing damage. There's so much to unpack here. This is going to be weird. But I'm going to spear one of the Dragon Riders. Hopefully crit him. Do it. Ah, fine. Then I'm going to move her back here. I'm going to have him chant on her. And then I'm going to send her back forward to do more damage. I'm actually kind of hoping that I can just kind of build a wall of friends to deal with these guys. First of all, she can spear, right? Yeah. Because the main thing is I just don't want them to be able to get at Rayson. But this basically means they're trapped in this... You traitor! Yeah, so this will basically mean they're trapped in here with us. This one poor guy completely alone with no friends, surrounded by ladies with spears. Still a better girl power scene than that one in Avengers Endgame. Oh, they are just going straight for the boss. They're taking out his main guard right now. Truly no chill. Like, they're doing half the work for us. Oh, what kind of magic do you have? Ah, that kind of magic. Cool. That doesn't fill me with confidence, I will be honest. Ike, do so. Oh, okay, I was hoping he would do something funky, but apparently not. More Wyvern Riders. Okay, so first thing I want to do is I'm going to send Titania here to visit this house. Hold on, youngster. Who do you think you are? You can't just come barging into people's homes. Let me tell you something. You can ransack my home all you want, but you'll find nothing of value here. All our young men have been dragged off to war, and all that's left are women and children. If it's gold you're after, take that scroll on the floor there. You may be able to sell it. Just something I picked up, so I don't know if it has any value, but take it anyway, you dirty thief. Alright. And we'll put him here so that when he chants, he's able to get as close as possible southward. I think she genuinely thought we were trying to rob her. Which, like, no. Okay, Titania, do your thing. You're gonna have him close to death if you don't crit, but you're gonna crit, right? You're gonna crit, right? Okay, fine. It was worth a shot. How close is the next... Okay, he's still definitely in a safe zone if he dips around here. I'll send him here because I know that this will kill if it hits. Dude can schmoove, by the way, too. Once again with the murder. Weapon level up. Boy's strunk. And actually, if we put Soren here to do his magic, it's a guaranteed kill and no damage in return. I think this is going swimmingly. Was there somebody that needed healing? Yeah, Mordecai or Kieran. I'll top up Mordecai. Can Mist get up there? Yeah, Mist can go as far as Mordecai can. she is powerful now, because like she already was really good as a healer, but now she is like one of our most mobile characters and a healer, which is very reminiscent of Whiskey in my XCOM playthrough. Okay, if she'll kill this guy. Because the main concern is I don't want a dude with a bow vibing out there against our soldiers. And then she can back up a little bit to not be in so much danger. Actually, now that I think about it, is there another bow around here? Shine, Blizzard, Lance. Bolt, Baloney, Short Spear, Tomahawk. Alright, that's all doable. I think I will focus on their Shine guy first. Oh, that's more damage than I thought. Well, let's hope for the best here. Oh, good, no damage. Love that. Why would you even try? Okay, so they're focusing on all the guys that... Okay, Baloney doesn't actually do a lot of damage. Interesting. Oh, incredible crit. Alright, as long as Jill doesn't take like a devastating attack from one of those guys, we're good. Neither of us desires a drawn-out battle. Come, hold nothing back. Holy shit. Oh good, they're targeting literally anyone but us, which is exactly what I wanted. It's fine. Keep struggling against a pointless fate. We got you covered. Ah. Who was it that needed healing around here? We can't really chant anyone. The most we can do is put him forward. Okay, so... Kill. Or at least wound. Since we don't need any healing right now, we'll send Mist to visit. You filthy Crimean. Get out. Get out now. There's nothing in this shack that would make you happy. Oh, so you won't leave till you get something, is that it? Here, take this old staff. Now hit the road. You have no need to steal anything else from us. Or will you take my life as well? In that last skirmish, my boy, my only son, you stole his life, curse you. I hope you're satisfied. Okay, so I think our war crimes have come back to haunt us, because he's talking about how we took his son's life, and the only piece of equipment that was worth us taking, in his opinion, was, unfortunately, a healing item. So from those two pieces of information, I get the impression that his son was one of the medics that we definitely broke the Geneva Conventions to slaughter in the middle of combat, when he was doing nothing wrong and could not harm us. That being said, I have no regrets and I would do it again. Okay, so the main thing is I want to get Ike up there. I want to get everyone up there. So in a perfect world, this works. Yeah, so he gets that kill. And then he can spend the rest of his turn moving upwards. And Soren can go here. Jill and Tanith are our 2 remaining friends here. I'm going to have her take care of this knight. Hopefully. Because the main thing is just that I don't want... Jill to face off against her father. That feels like the wrong play, you know? So I will have her take out this one guard so that we don't have to worry about him attacking the Pegasus Knights, and then we will back her the hell away from where her dad is currently vibing. And then the Pegasus Knight Defense Squad will ensure our survival. Surprised she only took 5 damage from that. Don't airborne units take a lot of damage from wind magic usually? Like, I'm not complaining, I'm just surprised, you know? Alright, so again, their soldiers quite distracted by our allies. To their own detriment, surely. Okay. You can get here. Alright, so I'm going to put Rolf there, I'm going to put him there, I'm going to put Mordecai there, and I'm going to put Mist here. And I'll send Rayson forward to chant these guys. Oh, it doesn't... Interesting, it didn't catch Mordecai in that. And Boyd, absolute thick lead that he is going to clear us a path. We'll get Titania in here to deal with this knight. Hopefully kill him. Oh, Knight Killer doesn't work on Knight. Interesting. We'll just spear him then. We've got a lot going on here. Okay, Jill, you go down this way and deal with those guys. You don't have to see this. Oh man, wait, are Are the ladies all about to converge on the boss? Because there's not a lot of directly adjacent enemies that they can deal with. I guess they can slowly pluck away at these guys. Oh, and that's not going to do anything. I was really hoping she would crit him. Oh, nice kill. Alright. Okay. How likely is this to... He takes 16 damage, deals 18 with a solid chance of a crit. Oh. What if he did it again, though? Baby. Oh, the rest is up to you. Jill. Kieran, what the fuck, dude? Like, impressive, but what the fuck? And you got a tomahawk. Let's go. Aneth, arrive. Oh, good heavens, I'm arriving. General Ike, sir. The floodgates have been closed. Soren, what's the damage to the surrounding area? It's terrible. All the fields and homes have been completely destroyed. I see. I don't think this is what the enemy general wanted either, so why did this have to happen? It's heartless. What will happen to those who've lost their homes? Can we do anything to help them? You want to aid the people of our enemy. That is time and energy we cannot afford. Soren, take a portion of our supplies and distribute it among the locals. What? Are you serious? Our opponent is the Dan army. We have no quarrel with these people. Ike, I know you feel for these people, but this is war. We don't have... I don't know what it will accomplish, Soren. But moving on without lifting a finger is something I cannot do. I understand. I'd rather regret something I'd done than regret taking no action at all. I'd like to help too. Perhaps I can aid the injured. Idiocy. Alright, Soren. Oh, Father. Jill. No matter the reasons, I'm the one who took your father from you. I can't use this war as an excuse. If you want revenge on me for your father, I understand. You have that right. Once you've had some time to think things through, let me know what you'll do. I'd like to have you stay with us, but it's really up to you. That's all I had to say. I feel bad. I didn't realize that was her dad when it was bringing us into the mission. 1, 2, 3, 5 in all. We're lucky to have that many. Captain Harb, what are we supposed to do now? General Shaharam is dead, and our homes are gone. What are we to do with our families? What do you want to do? We've lost any right we had to stay here. So that leaves Ben or Crimea. General Shaharam was slain by Crimea. Joining with them now is not... it's not possible. Then all you can do is return to Ben. I doubt you'll get a hero's welcome, but I have an old friend in the Pegasus Knights. Shall I contact her? Ah, gods. 18 long years. What does any of it mean now? Don't say that. No matter what, I'm proud to have served under General Shaharam. You're right. It was an honor. Man, I didn't think we'd be getting into the consequences of us fighting, like the personal consequences to people, to unnamed soldiers on our enemy's side from us fighting battles. Where's this in the newer Fire Emblem games? Come on. Well, that's that. We gained some time by flooding the river, but it won't hold them for long. I knew that foreign cur was useless. Looks like the decisive battle will be fought near the capital. Preparations are complete, General Petrine. In order to ease command for you, Sir Brian will serve as your deputy. Regarding strategy, it would be easiest if you spoke with him directly. Sorry to tell you this, Ina, but I'm not the one who'll be directing our forces in the capital. Will it be the Black Knight then? The plans must be adjusted slightly. I'll select someone else to act as deputy. No, not him either. His Majesty wishes you to direct the defenses, Ina. Me? I am to take command of the army. That's right. You're moving up in the world, General Ina. It's too much for me. I must confirm this with the king. What a rare sight this is. I've never seen you so flustered. Listen, if you wish to meet with His Majesty, you must fulfill your duties. He's ordered that there be no communications until that time. I'm a bit late. Well, if it isn't the big Black Knight. It's been such a long time. You're always so very busy, aren't you? Here one day, there the next. Your secret maneuvers they are proof of the trust His Majesty has placed in me. Ina, go to the East Gate. You have a visitor. Very well. Is it the worm? Did he bring it with him? It appears so. He insists that he give it directly over to Ina, though. As long as it's ours, it makes no difference. When Ina returns, you will be the one to take it directly to the king. Show care that it is not unwrapped on the way there. That could be unfortunate. I don't need to be told that. More importantly, what'll you do now? Me? I will fade to black for dramatic purposes. Ina, have you been well? Where's Laren's medallion? Right here. Take it, please. It feels so heavy, and it's not all the wrapping either. Could this be the chaotic energy of an evil god? So, you can now return to King Asnerd's side, can you not? No, not yet. What do you mean? I've been entrusted with the defense of the capital. I must face the Crimean army. No! Thank you. You've done so much for me. But now it's enough. Please, reclaim your freedom. There's no need for you to follow Dan's orders any longer. And you? Do you mean to die? No, I cannot retreat. Even if I have to slaughter the entire Crimean army, I will return to him. Yet he thinks nothing of you. That matters not. The only place I belong is at his side. I'll most likely never see you again. I will pray for your eternal happiness. Wait! Forget about me. That is my final request. Farewell, Nasir. Called it. Ina. That bastard. Alright, well, I think I am actually going to call it here for the evening. This has been good fun as always. And thank you guys for joining me. But I think I am going to hop off a little early tonight. I don't know what it is, but I'm just feeling a little tired. So, I don't think there's anybody in particular I want to raid tonight. So I think we're just going to hop off. Thank you guys for coming along, keeping me company. It's always a good time. And I will see you on Monday for more Pokemon Soul Silver. Possibly something on the weekend. I might be doing a stream on Saturday, but I gotta see what my day looks like. Either way, I will see you guys either Saturday or Monday. Until then, have a good night, have a good Friday, and see you later. Bye-bye.